Hey guys, this is Matty Ice here, Master Chess Coach from MartelloChess.com. How are you guys doing today? Last time we talked about part 1 of the 2018 Philly Open Round 5 match, and today we're going to get into part 2 of the 2018 Philly Open Round 5 matchup. So, here's the position where we ended off at. Let's rewind a little bit how we got here. Alright, so basically, we're setting up a lot, doing a lot of so-called chess small ball, which I explained in an earlier video, where meaning we're putting the rook in the middle, we're putting the bishops on the end to attack the diagonals. So basically, we're setting up our pieces for for home runs. We're not trying to hit home runs right away. We're just trying to bunt the guy over, hit little singles. You know what I mean? So yeah. And there's a lot of counter threats this game, and I brought my rook to the middle, and this is where we ended up, So let's continue from here. So here I was putting so much pressure on the middle of the board against my opponent. I was waiting for him to make one mistake, even one positional mistake, but he didn't crack really in the game, And even though I was ahead about 1 point or -1 point here, he didn't crack, and he didn't make any mistakes. I had no material advantage, So he did knight to what is that? B3, it looks like. Yep. Then my bishop to D6. I activated all my pieces here, so now all my pieces are active. They're strong. And here, I looked at this. I was thinking about taking the knight at E5, but and doing all that trade sacrifices, but what I was scared of was him countering against me. And I did not want that to happen. And honestly, I should have did that during the game. That's another move I missed during the game. I'll show you the variation. What should I have done? What I was just talking about. Bam, bam. That's what I should have done during the game. I would have had a nice advantage. Actually, I'm a nice material advantage. I would have been up 3 points. Even though the computer says I'm only up about 1.2 points, but I would have been up 3 points here because I would have had his bishop, and I have an extra bishop there. But I did not do that. Round 5 of the tournament, I did not want to make any mistakes. I did not want him to have any counterplay whatsoever. So I decided to just keep playing a little chess small ball here. Bishop to C8. So he's trying to fight back, centralize his pieces as well. Keep throwing threats at him, threatening his knight at B3. Yep, he's playing defensive a little bit. I missed that C5 move again where I could have cracked him open. I didn't see it during the game, because he was playing really good defensively. I just did not see things, and he's a tough player too. He's not a bad player, ranked about 1900. Yeah, so missed that move. That's okay. I did knight to D7. My intention was to trade off here and simplify the game a little bit better, for me to get in a better position. So, bam, bam, bam. And now this was threatening my queen, this move, man. I'm like, oh goodness, I'm in trouble here. I was thinking what I should do here, what I should do. Seems like I'm going to lose a pawn there, doesn't it, guys? Well, what I did see was, his rook and king were stuck on a certain diagonal, and I made sure that I pinned it right away immediately. So, bam! Queen to D6. Rook is pinned. Now, if he would have took with the queen, I just would have countered with f6. And I would have won his rook uncontested. But he did see that. So he retreated his king back to g1. So now, then I play some more defense. Bam! 6c6. Just sturdying up my defense here, tightening up my d. You know, like solidifying my position here. That's what I was mostly doing. They did knight did e2. And then I did f6. Keep kicking the rook out, like keep moving up positionally. And then like I was trying to maneuver my rooks in a better position. I just kept maneuvering. Like, you know, it's one of those positions here. So we did queen to e4, like trying to attack my bishop. I went back on d at f7, rook to c1, rook to e8. Like, so here we're both dancing here. We're both bobbing and weaving and dancing, trying to like get in a good position. Like, who's gonna get the better position here in this game? That's what we're doing at this point in the game, you know? So like we kept playing positionally. Like here, my idea was to attack the open file, take advantage of it, like own the open file. You know, that was my idea here. His idea was to just control the file on the E file, like, and that was his idea, control that. You know, he's putting immense pressure on c6 with his rooks and his queen, so I had to defend at all costs. Bishop to d5, like defending this pawn and attacking the queen at the same time. Here he wanted me to trade off to like get his knight in a better position, but you know, I rejected the trade and I retreated my knight back to e6, threatening both the knight and the pawn at b3. So, you know, he bobbed and weaved again, did rook to e3. I went back, played some defense. Like, it was a lot of maneuvering at this part of the game, guys. Like, so much maneuvering in this middle game here. So, you know, I had to be careful, not make a mistake, you know, because one mistake here and the game would have been lost. You know, so we're pretty much positionally even at this point. So he tried to like bob and weave a little bit again. And here I decided, okay, let's control the E file again. You know? And this concludes part 2 of the 2018 Philly Open Round 5 matchup. If this video was helpful at all to you guys, please subscribe to Matthew Martello on YouTube and look at martellochess.com. I hope this video served you guys well. I'll see you guys in part 3 of the 2018 Philly Open Round 5. Bye now.